Hey y'all, and welcome to the Looking Glass Tarot. I want to do this reading on Jacqueline Davis. She went missing a very long time ago. She went missing April 12th, 1969, when she was 13 years old. She is from Cherokee, North Carolina, and she was last seen walking to a friend's house in Cherokee, North Carolina. She is Native American. That is all the information I have on her. Two of Swords. So the Two of Swords can be, can't make your mind up, between a rock and a hard place. Your heart and mind tell you two different things. Being 13, she probably, she was that teenager. She's probably had a lot of different friends. She wanted to go to this friend's house. She wanted to go to this friend's house. She couldn't make up her mind. Sometimes you're blinded and can't see really what's going on around you because you don't want to see it. So there might have been a little turmoil in her life, because she was 13 and she's at that age. And maybe she was just a confused 13-year-old at that time. I do feel like there was a couple of things she wanted to do that day, and she was kind of like, I actually feel like her mom or whoever it was that she lived with, I don't know if she had, was living with her parents or grandparents or whatever, but I don't think they would let her do what she wanted to that day. So I think she had to do something else. But let's clarify why the Two of Swords is here. The Nine of Pentacles. So the Nine of Pentacles is abundance, happiness, having things that you want and need. I don't know that she wanted for a whole lot. I feel like for her, she was happy with what she had. I don't know that she really compared it to other things because it was what she knew. It was the happiness that she knew. I feel like the kids around her might have had more than her, that her family dynamics was different than the people around her. But I don't feel like she felt like she didn't have enough. I think sometimes she wanted for things that she didn't have because her friends had it and she wished for it. So I feel like sometimes with the Nine of Pentacles being here for her, it was like she wished for a lot more than she had. Maybe she had what she needed, but maybe the friends around her had more, and she just kind of wanted more too. I feel like she was kind of restricted in what she could do because of the money situation around her. The Fool. I feel like she did have a little energetic spirit, as you see, with Alice jumping in the hole. So I kind of feel like she kind of wasn't scared of anything. She liked to jump into things. She was excited. She liked going and doing things with her friends. So she kind of jumped into things a lot without paying attention to the things around her. So she wasn't scared. She was very, yeah, let's go, let's do it. She was that kind of, she wasn't timid or scared about doing things. The Fool can be new starts, new beginnings, and just jumping into something without looking. I think the day she went missing, I kind of think that was what was going on. I think she was just headed to do something she hadn't done before. And she really wasn't thinking about later on consequences. She was just kind of thinking about the moment. She was in the moment. So I kind of just think she took a leap of faith and was going to her friend's house and hoping that, she would have fun and everything would be good. What's the Fool card here? Where she goes? Eight of Pentacles. So I guess she had been planning this with her friends. I guess maybe she was going to a party, a birthday party or or maybe she was going to hang out with her friends. Like I said, she was 13. She was a preteen, and back then 13-year-olds were a little bit older acting than our 13-year-olds are now, I feel like. When I say older, they were just older souls, I feel like, you know. But they didn't have the things that we have now. So I kind of feel like this was something she planned with her friends. You know, this was something that they'd been working on together, planning, hey, let's go do this. So this was something that had been planned. The Hermit. So I think she kind of kept things to herself. I don't think she really told her parents what she was doing that day. The Hermit is keeping to yourself, you know, thinking about things, looking things over. The Hermit can be about new adventures, you know, secretly going on a new adventure. I feel like she was secretly going on a new adventure. But I kind of feel like she really wanted to do this. This was something she really wanted to do. And she didn't tell her parents or whoever, you know, she was living with. And she was letting her intuition guide her. I do feel like she really thought nothing was going to happen. She really thought she was going to have a good time. And she was really excited about it. I do feel like her friend's house was not close, so maybe it was like on the other side of town or a couple of blocks away, but her friend's house wasn't like just next door or 2 houses down. I kind of feel like her friend's house was like maybe through the woods, as this picture's showing. So it's kind of like a little journey to her friend's house. I don't think it was just like right down the road. Yeah, she was just hoping for the wishing upon a star. It's like wishes come true, dreams come true. You know, wish upon a star. I got to do what I wanted to do. So I feel like she was just really excited because she was going to go do something that she wanted to do. She'd been planning it this whole time. I really don't think her parents knew exactly what she was doing. They trusted her, you know, but I don't think they knew exactly. Like I said, I don't know if it was her parents what she was doing, but she was going to, you know, how many of us have said, we're going to my friend's house, and we went somewhere else. So I kind of feel like it was one of those things. The World. So yeah, I feel like she was just really excited. This is, you know, on top of the world. This is you know, you doing what you want to do and you making happen what you want to happen, and you're in control of it. This can also be karmic. This could be, you know, kind of like, I hate to say it was destined to happen, but it's kind of like a karmic cycle. I feel like maybe it's kind of like it's happened in her family before. So it's not like she deserved it, or this was something that was going just destined to happen. But I feel like this was like somebody in her family had gone missing before. If not somebody in her family before, somebody has gone missing in this area before along the same way. But I do feel like she was very, very excited about where she was going. King of Swords. So the King of Swords is truth, seeking truth, answers, information. I don't think she made it to her friend's house. I don't think she made it there. I think somebody, maybe her parents, or maybe the child's parents where she was going, or maybe someone was seeking information, you know, what time did she leave? What time did she arrive at your friend at the friends? So I think there was a lot of fact finding things going on, a lot of information, because I don't feel like she made it to the friend's house. Page of Wands. So I feel like there was someone younger, older than her, probably 14, 15, 16. I kind of feel like she received a message from somebody that's older than her. Back then it would have to be a message, an actual letter or a message through someone else. I don't know if her home had a phone in it, but I feel like she received a message from somebody, a teenager, like she's 13, so I feel like this person was 15, 16 years old. A little bit older than her. I don't know if she was going to meet them along on the way or what, but I feel like she received some type of message that they wanted to meet her. Like, meet up with me and go with me to the friend's house. I'll walk you there. So it was. I feel like they were saying, I'll walk you the rest of the way. Meet me here and I'll walk you the rest of the way. I'll keep you company since it's a long walk. And the Page of Wands can be somebody that's very... I feel like this person was experienced and like they were older than her. When I say experienced, they were older than her. They were... when I say they were more experienced than her because they were older. So I kind of feel like this was somebody that probably 16, 17. So I feel like she knew the person. For one thing, I feel like she knew the person. The Nine of Swords upright is not sleeping good, anxiety, depression. So with it coming in reverse, it's going to be a little different kind of an energy. Man, I do feel like it was a teenager. I keep hearing it's a teenager. I kind of feel like on the way, with it being, this is like depression and anxiety and stuff. I just kind of feel like they kind of like worked on that because they knew that she was like shy and timid around other people, but she really wasn't around her friends. Like, she had a great personality, but with the Nine of Swords being in reverse, it's like she just was right opposite of being depressed, and she was kind of like bubbly, like I was saying before. I felt like she was like a bubbly personality, but I was trying to think of a word where she's not like depressed. She's bubbly, she's a happy person to be around, but she's shy, if that makes sense. Like, she would be shy around boys or somebody older than her, but with her friends she would be like, just herself. So I don't feel like she could be herself around like people around them, people that's older than her. Let me move on. I don't know why it's just weird with the Nine of Swords being here and being in reverse. It's kind of like she just I think it's just really saying she was a bubbly, happy person, but I feel like when she was around people like this person, she was like really quiet, kind of like timid and shy around them. Too many cards one at a time. There we go. So, Five of Swords is conflict. It can be a conflict within yourself, but I do feel like she had a conflict with this person. Because I feel like once she met them on the trail, I feel like it was a trail. Once she met them on a trail and they were walking, I think he was trying to talk her into not going to the friend's house. I almost feel like he talked her into going out by like a pond or a creek. I feel like there's a body of water, and he convinced her to stop. Like, I'm tired, hey, let's hang out here and rest for a little bit. And when she got ready to go to her friend, she's like, no, my friend's expecting me, that kind of thing. I feel like there was a conflict. So the Knight of Pentacles is like slow and steady. This is like a slow and steady person, but they like money. They like earthly things, and you see he's got everything that he has with him. He has it on that horse. So I kind of feel like this person was a loner. That's what I'm trying to get at. He was a loner. He just kind of, he really didn't have a steady home. He just kind of traveled around a lot. I guess like an orphan. I feel like he was like an orphan, but he kind of just lived, everybody in the town knew him, I feel like. But he just kind of lived on his own. So I don't feel like he would have been like had a family or anything. I feel like he was kind of like a loner, and just kind of did odd jobs as he went along, to take care of himself. So the King of Pentacles would be like a father figure. It would be somebody that had money, somebody that had somebody that was important, somebody that had a business sense about them. I almost kind of feel like he kind of gave this kid money, like he helped him. Like he did odd jobs for this man, so this man would be like 45, 50 years old, and this kid did odd jobs for him. He almost might have brought people to this man's house. Usually the King of Pentacles is a nurturer. He is somebody that takes care. He's like a father figure, somebody that takes care of people, of kids, of families. He's a family man. So this might have been somebody that helped this kid, gave him money. He did odd jobs for him. I kind of feel like he might know what happened. He's probably no longer alive now, since it's been all those years ago. But I feel like this person kind of helped this kid out a little bit. He kind of gave him money when he needed it, that kind of thing. So he might have suspected him of it, but I don't think that he could ever say that he was part of her going missing. So I do, with the Two of Wands here, I do feel like there was a conflict, and I feel like, I don't know if he hurt her. I don't know if he did other things to her, but I feel like there was a conflict, and something happened to her, and I feel like he's responsible for her going missing. I really feel like she's near some water. Well, what would be her remains now? She would be near water. I don't know. Let's see. So okay. So I feel like he's done this because I got the world earlier. Like this has happened before. And now I'm getting the Wheel of Fortune. So I feel like he's done this before. If not, I feel like he's done it more than once. I definitely feel like he's responsible for her disappearance, and I do feel like he's done it again with the Wheel of Fortune being here. I do kind of feel like she's near water. I know, I don't know a lot about Cherokee, North Carolina. I'm assuming there's mountains and trees and vast areas, and there's probably, me saying a body of water is there's probably no telling where that could be. But I do feel like she had to walk a little distance to her friend's house, like maybe through a trail or a wooded path, and along that wooded path, I feel like there's a body of water. And I feel like he buried her somewhere there. I feel like there was a conflict there, and that's where he put her. But I do feel like he's done it again. And I feel like there was a man that kind of helped him, like, would give him money. He would do odd jobs for him. I don't know for sure if the man knew for sure what he was doing, but I think he kind of suspected him of it. But I do feel like it was a young man, probably 15, 16, and I do feel like he's done it again since then. So I just feel like she didn't make it to her friend's house. So thank you very much for watching. I do appreciate it. Thank you for subscribing, and to all my new subscribers, I do appreciate you. And to anyone that's been subscribed to me this whole time, I do appreciate y'all. Please have a blessed rest of the day, and love and light.